there's I'm going to start at verse 16, or just because there's a lot of edification, a lot of meat. All right, St. Luke 12:16. And he spake a parable unto them, saying, The ground of a certain rich man brought forth plentifully. And he thought within himself, saying, What shall I do? Because I have no room where to bestow my fruits. And he said, This will I do. I will pull down my barns and build greater, and there will I bestow all my fruits and my goods. Or this is or and just as a side note, this is something that I've just like been meditating on from time to time. Or and I was just like in my lab trying to construct a lesson regarding. All right, but just wanted to say that as far as Jake is concerned, or there's no such thing, or as set for life. Or I've just noticed, or just being, or just like blessed, or throughout the majority of my life and things like that. Or I always noticed, or that first let's get right, Deuteronomy. And then find the scripture. I'm going to continue, or my thought. I'll just get. All right, here we go. All right, Deuteronomy. All right, 28:17. Cursed shall be thy basket and thy store. All right, cursed shall be the fruit of thy body and the fruit of thy land, the increase of thy kind, and the flocks of thy sheep. Cursed shalt thou be when thou comest in, and cursed shalt thou be when thou goest out. Verse 20. The Lord shall send upon thee cursing, vexation, and rebuke, and all that thou settest thine hand unto for to do, until thou be destroyed, and until thou perish quickly, because of the wickedness of thy doings, thereby thou hast forsaken me. All right, the Lord shall make the pestilence cleave unto thee, until he have consumed thee from off the land, whither thou goest to possess it. All right. So basically, or and just as a continuation, of that thought, of that meditation, basically, or there's no such thing, or as or set for life, or as far as Jake is concerned, or and as far as being blessed enough, or to have, or not only food and raiment, but or then some. Or I always notice that or as far as us compared to or Esau, that have been or in good case, or we could never, this also goes as far as the other Jakes I grew up with, or as far as that's concerned, or as far as Jake is concerned in general, I've been perceiving that there's only being abounding, or and being abased, abounding, abased, abounding, abased, or up and down, or so but as far as Esau, or they have as far as that old money, or I forget who said it, but or it's just like they were talking about, or people like Jay-Z and P. Diddy are rich, all right, but people like or like the Rothschilds, or these ruling families, they are wealthy, Or there's a difference between rich and wealthy. Or and plus, it doesn't take much for them to or just like strip all that from you. I even had or it's like good friends of the family, or these other Jakes, or it's like living in upper or middle class neighborhoods, but then or just like getting served with that eviction notice. Or and just like for those of you that saw the movie next Friday, or when that mailman or came, or it's just serving them, or with pretty much like the same thing, or it's talking about, or you're about to be back in the ghetto, or so basically, or you know there's no or part of the other curses, there's no surety, or there's no like certainty, like there will be, or in the kingdom, or when it's going to be or Deuteronomy 28 1 through 14, or all day, or but until then, or or this is this is what case we're in, and for those of you that don't want to acknowledge that, or you're going to end up, I'm just going to let the parable just do the rest of the talking, basically. All right, so St. Matthew, all right, 12 and 19. And I will say to my soul, soul, thou hast much goods laid up, all right, for many years. Take thine ease, eat, drink, and be merry. All right, or that's what, or or they just think, or they can, or just chill, or just chill out, or and this also has to do with or people in that case, they're not doing the works, they're not keeping the faith. Or they perceive that they have everything, or that they want and everything that they need. All right, but verse 20. But the Most High said unto him, Thou fool, this night thy soul shall be required of thee. Then whose shall those things be which thou hast provided? So is he that layeth up treasure for himself, and is not rich towards the Most High. All right. In the rest of the chapter, or there's some more beautiful parables. All right, but basically, or just wanted to get the it's Greek entry 878. All right, so it says Aphron, all right, foolish, ignorant, all right, unwise. All right, what did Isaiah 33 6 say? And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. Or so, or in this guy in the parable, or if he had the if he had the wisdom of the scriptures, or then he would realize that, or he was under the curses, or that his life is just a vapor.